Hello, this is Oatman, and welcome back to another episode of Building 101. In today's episode, what do we got here? Somebody left me a scarecrow, it looks like. That's awesome. I'm going to leave it there. We're going to do our farm today, and then when we get done with this farm, I'm going to do a project with this. Rich, one of the people here on Dadcraft, wanted me to make a iron golem farm into a corporate tower. So I'm going to do that in one of my future episodes when I finish the farm. So shout out to Rich for that. He's got a YouTube channel as well. He does stuff on Dadcraft. You should check him out. His YouTube channel is R-Tester, so go check him out there. And I will do a thing. I will do that thing for him when I'm done with the farm here. But anyways, today we're going to work on the windmill here on the farm. And we're going to start off with our little base here we built in the last episode. Our little base of our windmill here. Now, that's pretty good. That's a good base, I think. It's kind of an oval shape, sort of. But we're going to... Let's get some smooth stone in here. Now, I want to try a new style here. Kind of new, I guess. Or a different thing. And I'm going to use some different block types. This is not the way. The reason this is... Okay, I got this. This circle needs to be redone. But the reason this was a... Okay, let's redo this. It needs to be smaller by the looks of things. But anyway, so we're going to start with a circle here. I know it's kind of tricky to do a circle. Maybe we'll do a tutorial on circles in the future, but this is going to be our circle. And we're going to alternate blocks with smooth stone every other block here. And it's going to be on the edges here. So we're going to do that. And then it'll get a little more texture for the for this, and we're going to... Yeah, it's going to be awesome. Anyways, so this is going to be the base of our windmill. We got a scarecrow here. We may have to move him. I don't know. It's not terrible. I kind of like the location here on my farm. But we're going to have our windmill right here. Seems like a good place for a windmill, right in all the crops. And it should be facing the crops, I think, probably. So, like, the windmill should be doing its thing right there. So we should have our... No. We need to have our entrance over here. So we need to have our door, redstone. It's under door now. So we're going to do a spruce wood door because those look the most farmy, in my opinion. And now these windmills don't typically have a lot of what do you call them, like windows and stuff like that, so it may be something that we don't have to worry about. So let's get a cobblestone stair. Now I didn't prepare this, like I said. I'm going earlier in the series I kind of go completely freeform on these. There's my cobblestone stair. So we're going to use some basic building techniques, and we're going to do some stuff with the stone. We're not going to build it as intricate as the tower over there that we built. I guess I claimed this plot as well, or Rich claimed it for me, so that I can build this one, but that's okay. I guess I got a lot of space to work with here, which is awesome. So I want to work with this, and that is kind of a perfect place for that, I guess, so I can have some extra space here. But anyways, yeah. So we're going to go with that. We're going to go about 3 high, and then we can go, let's go with like a stone bricky. I want to try this. Yeah, let's try a stone brick thing. Where do we have stone bricks? Oh, let's try these slabs as well. Where's stone bricks? There they are. Sweet. So let's alternate between these, and we're not going to go with the random thing on these, at least. We're going to go with a pattern. Oops. How does this go? Yeah, okay. Yeah, like this. No? Okay. I'm trying to figure out how this works. Okay, like that. This pattern. It's not as difficult as I'm making it seem. Okay, that's one thing for sure. Okay, so we'll stop it here. And then I want to go in. We'll go in with the cobblestone walls here. Oh, this is tricky, actually. Like what we want to do with this. Okay, yeah, so this is an interesting thing what we can do here. So we're going to go in with this, and we're going to do oak wood for the windmill. It's gonna kind of resemble the windmill on my single player solo world. We're going to just kind of put a block there. Yeah, that works. We're just gonna put a block right there for that. Yeah, that works. Okay, I was a little worried about how we were gonna do that because I was trying to figure that out, but look, that's not bad. That does not look bad at all. So look at that. That's not bad. We used our patterns. We used patterns to get to this. That's really nice. It looks really awesome. So we want to build this up as much as we can here. Now this is a really basic windmill. This is like, and I'm using like old school alpha blocks. I'm using oak wood planks and cobblestone and smooth stone. Very basic alpha stuff. So we're just going to go up with this a few blocks. We'll go up 5 blocks with this so that we have room for our windmill. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we got to go up 1 more block for this. And then we're going to do a cool little roof on here, and then we can do our windmill. Okay, so we're up this way. That's kind of bland. Let's mix in a little spruce wood. I was talking about how I like to mix in the spruce wood with this, so we're gonna go kind of random with the spruce wood. We're not gonna go patterny. We're just kind of mix it in here and there, and just make it look kind of messy and random, like it's an old windmill, which it is. Oops. So on the inside, it doesn't matter right now. We're not gonna worry about interior design just yet. And but we're gonna mix this in. There we go. Yeah, that already looks better as far as this goes. So now normally I like to use logs for corners and stuff like that, but we don't have to do that right now. Not on this specific building, because we kind of do that a lot. So anyways, we've got our windmill here. Okay. And another thing we can do for some texture to it, that looks pretty good now. Another thing we're going to do for some texture is we're going to put some oak wood stairs, and we're going to get some. Now this is another tip that I like to use from now and again for older buildings, is I like to use the stairs and stuff, and then it will make it look like it's got like dents and stuff in it. So it's like an old school, like a weathered building, like it's seen some action, and that way it gives it a lot of texture all up in the joint, and it looks, yeah, it makes it look really old and kind of seasoned. Yeah, that looks really nice. I think it looks like it's been used, you know. It looks like an old building, like it's been around the block a few times, and we'll put one right there as well. So yeah, that looks good. That looks really awesome. So I'm sorry I'm a little stuffed up here, but yeah, look, that's awesome. So we're gonna do our windmill now, the piece of resistance, so to speak. So we're gonna use, we didn't use a lot of dark wood, so we're gonna use this dark oak log because it looks the best, in my opinion at least, with the spruce wood. So now there's a few ways you can do the windmills. I do them in a somewhat different way. We're gonna go out a little bit more here. And now the weird thing with these is you can do another thing that I like to do with the windmills is I like to use these new iron trap doors. But the thing with that is you gotta figure out a way to get them powered. So that is a thing that you can worry about. But that's not. Yeah. Okay, we may have to go with the normal trapdoors, but I normally would spend a little more time trying to figure out how to do that for that, but as of right now, we can't really afford to do that. But anyways, we're going to go with, because I'm kind of pressed for time and I got a lot of other stuff I got to record today. But anyways, we're going to go for, let's do a dark oak and spruce mixture for our windmill arms here. Now this is going to look kind of, let's go 3 wide because the 2 wide looks really bad in my opinion. And we're going to do that so that it looks like it's used. Now that looks, it's like, that doesn't really look like it's turning. Now, here's a special trick that I like to do for these.
we're going to get our fences now, because we got these fences, the dark oak and spruce wood. We got the fences for the windmill now. If you do these on the corners like this and make it look like it's it makes it look like it's spinning. I don't know if that makes any sense, but you can do these fences here, and then suddenly it looks like a spinning windmill. I don't know why it does that. It makes it look like a blade. It makes it look bladed, but that looks really awesome, I think, in my opinion. But now we don't have a fence on there. Not a fence, but a roof, rather. So we do need to situate that. We've got our spinning windmill. That looks really awesome. I like it. It makes it look really awesome. The farm area here. But we do need a roof. So that's a situation that we need to do. And I was talking about with these roofs how I was talking about doing the bands. Now with these tower-ish roofs, because this is considered to be a tower build, I like to use the stone bands, so to speak. Now that kind of probably sounds a little bit confusing for you guys, but the bands, you'll know what I'm talking about in just a second. Where's my cobblestone? There it is. Okay, so we're going to mix the smooth stone and cobblestone. Okay, so first of all, we're just going to get a reference ring around it. So basically this ring is not something you're going to see, the top ring here. It's not something that's going to be seen, but it'll be something that you know is there anyway. So we're going to go around with the blocks here, and we're going to mix it all together we're just going to go random with the stones here. That way, yeah, it's going to be completely random so that you know that there's something there, and then it looks like it's withered and seasoned and it's been used and all that stuff once again. So now we're going to do something. We're going to go for the roof. We're going to go with the dark oak wood and spruce random textures as well, because that was something that we liked using, and it was something we used here, so it's kind of a reference. It's a reference, or it's a contrasted wood that we used. So that works out well for that. And we're going to go along the sides here for this. And then we have that, and now it looks like it's starting to be a roof. It looks like it's starting to be something. And we're going to do that for that so that we have their bands on the corners, and that way it wraps along the roof side. And then we have we're going to go along the roof again. Wait, no, this has to be indented like that. Did I do that on this? I did. So it's got to be like that. And then this has to turn into a stone as well. Like this. Gonna go random again. And then this will have to be like so. And then, yeah, that looks starting to look like a roof. It's starting to look pretty good. So then we're gonna go up one, up one, up one, up one. And then we're gonna go cap these off as well, like this. And then it looks like it's starting to form a roof. Oh, that's starting to look cool. It's starting to look awesome. I like it. And then oops, wrong button. We want to have these for our roof. And the nice thing about this is that it'll all conjoin. Let's get rid of those so that we have a little more shape in our roof. And then it'll all conjoin all in one solid location, like so. That's not bad. Now we need this. That's kind of flat and looks a little strange, but we're gonna go up with this. Well, that's probably too tall, but and then we got a nice little windmill roof. Look at that. That's awesome. That's a great windmill. Yeah, that looks great. I like how that looks. But we do have those weird corners on the roof there, so that we need to change those. So we're gonna get these fences up in here again, and just to round it off, we're gonna put these in here so that it looks a little more like it's rounding off here. It looks good. I like it. I like it. We can do that along here as well, in this area, like this, and then it'll give the roof a little more shape to it. And it'll make it look a little more worn as well. This is something that I just now made up right now on the fly. Okay, yeah, that looks good. I like it. So we're just going to mix in the fence in all these areas, just because. And that gives it a cool look to it. I like it. I like how that looks. It looks like it's used, and it looks worn, and it looks great. So, and this is going to be our little windmill for our farm here, and then our road's going to wrap around, and then we're going to have a little barn over here, and it's going to be great. So, yeah, look at that. We've got an amazing windmill. I do feel like we need windows now that I look at it. So we're going to do some fence windows. We'll just do spruce wood fence windows here. Now this we want to move upwards here, I feel like. So we're just going to use the spruce wood fence for windows, and that's our door. Because it feels like it is missing something, in my opinion. I need that. Anyways. Okay, now up here, we'll do some windows as well. In these corners. Yeah, that kind of screws up a little on the corners there, but that's not bad. That's not terrible. And we'll put our fences there. And look at that. That looks awesome. It looks like an amazing windmill. Anyways, that's going to do it for today. We did our awesome little windmill here today. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I hope you guys learned something. If you did, please leave a like. If you didn't, don't leave a dislike because it's mean, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Building 101. I love this little windmill. It looks awesome. Maybe we'll do the interior at some point. It does kind of look like the interior of a windmill, honestly. If we did the floor up nice, we could. This would almost look like the interior of a windmill. But anyways, yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. I think it turned out quite well, so... We've got a nice little windmill for our farm. We'll take a screenshot, and we'll get our scarecrow in there as well. Anyways, see you guys in the next episode.